we are starting actually with the 1v1. We are starting with the 1v1 Numelops versus AR Silver, the top match of this week. Let's take a look who will take it. I'm looking forward to that. I think that Dan will play the 1v1, but I'm not sure who is playing on the AR side. I mean, we see Mooney and Muda warming up, and then also Diff playing here. So we don't know, but we have two warm-ups, and I'm going to introduce you to the warm-up yet again, because, or to the format, not to the warm-up. I'm going to introduce you the format in the warm-up, let's say like that, as we have two teams who battle it out, Scheiße. And there are 3 sub-matches in this particular match, where we have a 1v1 and 2v2 that is played on Orangensaft, or those are played on Orangensaft. And with that in mind, the teams have to win this one. And if you win, you get yourself 1 point to the whole standing. The 1v1 is taking place till a point number 7, the 2v2 until a point number 5. And with that, with those 2 sub-matches, you can get a total of 1 point. So 2 points in total. So not 2 points as in the 3v3 sub-match. Hopefully this explanation was correct and you guys could have understood it. But you will... get the gist once we started. So we're gonna start with a 1v1 and let's see who's playing it. Of course, winning a 1v1 is easy. You just have to be ahead of your team or ahead of the opponent, and then you're gonna see who's winning the round. Okay, so one more warm-up and then we are starting here. As I'm following Ted right now, he probably plays the 2v2. I'm not sure about that though, but we're gonna find out in a hot second. Okay. So Orangensaft will be the map that will be cycled out, because there's a new map coming up later on. And I'm gonna present you that one. It's easy to win. Yeah, it's very easy, especially on full speed. It's voodoo magic. But thanks for the hype train. Thank you for the hype train, everyone. But let's focus on the cast. Let's focus on that. And of course you can start a prediction, Iridium. You can do that. You can start a prediction. Okay, good luck to the teams. And also a great time here, point 55. That is very, very great. Okay. I reckon Numelops take the 1v1 and AR takes the 2v2. Okay, great call actually, Ethel. But let's take a look. It is Ted versus Mooney. Okay, so Dan is not playing. So it's Ted versus Mooney in the 1v1. And let's go ahead into the first round. Ted goes for a very wide approach here. So he travels more distance. Has a longer SD. But not looking too bad for him thus far. But Mooney's start was just on another level here. Look at that. He is just on another level, and Mooney is leading the round here. Mooney is leading here, but Ted comes dangerously closer here, goes into the lead. Also great approach here from Mr. Ted, from the Numelops player. Great low approach here. Mooney not with the best SD there from that transition there, where the turn is just a bit banged, and you start that SD by slightly open up your steering there. Ted did that really great, and he is leading. So great ending here from Ted, and he takes the first point. So how this works is the point number 7, and the first team, or the first player who is representing his team, is getting the first point. So first to 7, so best of 13, but also we have seen a draw round yesterday with both players making a mistake. There was a hilarious highlight. But let's go into the next round here. Numelops bringing themselves on the scoreboard, Ted taking it. I was also thinking that Dan would have played this 1v1 actually. But I think this match is very even here. So let's take a look here. Who will take the second round? Is Ted extending his lead, or will Ted extend his lead? Or is it Mooney, who had a great start in the prior round, will eventually get himself that first point? Great start from Mooney. Also a great no slide here. Maybe a little bit too much of airtime, but I don't think that this really mattered too much here, because he got a great approach here. Also here, great and risky line from Mooney, and he goes into the lead, has more speed in exchange, is 600s ahead. Mooney with a great approach here. Ted is in second position. Mooney with such a risky line there, but takes the most direct approach here, and he is leading. Ted, however, with more speed in the ending. Is it enough to snipe Mooney here away? Ted with more speed. Is it enough? It's so close. 100th of a second, and Mooney takes it. But both players with a great round here, a 54.202 and a 54.03, and it is AR Silver winning the first round. Okay, that was already a close round to start it off with here, and I think both teams can take that potential 1v1 here. And yeah, let's go into the next round. Ted again Compared to the first round, not with the best start here. So Mooney is leading here, 0.13 of a second, he's ahead. And that's a lot on full speed. I mean, you can see the distance, but it's also not a lot. Because one misalignment in a turn or one missed SD and you lose that time immediately. I mean, that's why people are 3 or even 4 seconds ahead on a full speed map. It is voodoo magic to me. It is absolute voodoo magic. And yeah, Mooney looks to win this one. Great performance here, but Ted comes dangerously closer. Has a bit more speed, 0.13 of a second. With a good ending, he can make it, but he would have gone over the penalty grass. So that's why he had to cancel his SD and didn't go for it. So he is settling himself in second position and is not getting a point in this round. So it is Mooney taking it here with a 54.236. So not the fastest time that we have seen, but as I was talking about it, full speed is momentum based. Getting that time in eventually is very, very fast. I could have not do this one. I think with 20 hours of practice, maybe, but even then, I could have not come close to that proximity of a time which Mooney has just put in here to the finish. So let's follow him here for this round. Actually, great start from Mooney here. Great to see that. And I think he also improved his time yesterday. I think he also improved it, I think, to a 5th WR or something like that. Let me actually check that. Yeah, it is Mooney who has actually 2nd WR on this track and then has 1st WR and he's not playing. Mooney has a 0.40 and Ted has a, let me check, a 0.68. So the pace difference is there. And yeah, Mooney is taking this round yet again with a great time. Yeah, 53.85. Great time. That's only 0.5 away from WR and 0.4 away from his PB. So good time here. And also Ted with a sub 54. Would have been enough to win the 2 prior rounds, but not in this round because Mooney has, yeah, accelerated there a little more. So 3-1. And yeah, I'm actually surprised that Dan was not playing here, but maybe that's part of their plan. And let's go into the next round. It is 1-3 in favor for AR Silver. So both teams still undefeated. And the question is, which team will stay undefeated? The tiebreaker can, of course, happen. And everything, that was kind of my impression. Everything can happen on Egal. Because this map is just that easy, you know? It's super short and rather easy, but yeah, let's just focus on this 1v1 here for now as Mooney gets a great approach over this turn. But Ted with a very long SD there, but couldn't really transfer it through that loop sector, so he falls a bit behind here time-wise, but gets a good ending again, comes a bit closer, but it's not enough here. Both times below 54 again, and Mooney is getting himself that 4th point in a row. So great to see that. Ted with 26 points and Mooney with 29 points. So that indicates us that no player has made a mistake thus far concerning like a crash or something or a DNF, because respawning is not allowed. But let's go into the next round here. 1-4. So definitely a dominant performance from Mooney here. Also Ted not with the best start here. A little bit of an oversteer from my understanding of full speed, and also not the best line there, but he is yeah, not slowing down here by the looks of it. But Mooney got it so good here. You've seen that small SD on all those sectors. It's so mesmerizing to see Mooney driving. And also I have to change the camera here. Sorry for that. But I think this camera is better for spectating. I think that's way better. So that's how the cookie crumbles. And Mooney will take this round again. And I think he's on a 7x or 8x again. So Mooney on a great time here, and he will take it eventually. Maybe Ted is coming a bit closer, but no, it is not enough. It is not enough for him, and it is a 54.26. Okay, that actually looked a bit faster, but Mooney with still a great time and another point for AR Silver. So 1-5. Bear in mind it was Ted winning the first round, and then we had Mooney winning 5 rounds in a row just like that. So that is a great performance here from Mooney, but also from Ted. He's not particularly playing bad, but Mooney is just a bit faster here, tiny tad faster. But speaking of Ted and Tad, it is him leading here in this round. 500s ahead, and this could be the 2nd point. And it's such an important round because if he wins, or if he lost this round, this means, or if he had lost this round, or if he loses this round, let's say like that. Now every if clause is through, he is already behind by 5 points, and it's the map point for Ted and his team. So for Mooney and his team. So Ted has to win this round, and he will do so also with a great ending. So Ted has it here with a 53.71 great time, and Ted is claiming himself yet another point. So 2-5. Ted with the second point. And yeah, looking good. I mean, he could take some momentum here with him. After losing 5 rounds in a row and now taking one, but going over the penalty grass there. And that loses you on a tremendous amount of speed. So Ted is already super far behind with that. You could see one bad turn and you really lose it here on full speed. You gradually lose time over every checkpoint towards the player, and Mooney is just extending his lead to 2.4, maybe even 2.5 or 0.6 at the end, maybe to 1 second, and that was only this one mistake that Ted has done there, so very unforgiving. That's how full speed is, and Mooney will take it here. He can drive it easy. Ted is 0.75 away, 3/4 of a second, and that is it. Mooney has it. Great time also, 53.70. Ted on second, and now this could already be the last round of this 1v1. So great performance from Mooney, only losing out on 2 rounds, but also from Ted finishing every round and coming dangerously closer there in this round. It looked like, yeah, okay, he played not that well there, but I think that this was still a great round from Mooney and also from Ted. I mean, 0.70, and Ted not losing on a tremendous amount of time there or speed. That was great to see. Okay, so let's go into the next round here. Ted with an inside approach will not have as much speed as Mooney here, so he goes into the lead. So already a huge speed advantage and 600ths of a second tearing those players apart. Now this is really important here to not open your steering, or like not to steer in too much. Both players did it equally good, but Ted didn't get the best speed from that part beforehand, so he's 0.2 behind, and that's almost the GG here. That is almost the GG. Only one more turn to go, or one more part to go for Mooney, and he will take it. A very dominant performance, and also a sub 54, 53.76 here from Mooney wins him the rounds. So great performance from AR Silver there from Mooney, claiming the victory here. So now the scoreline. The scoreline is not 2-7. It is 1-0 in favor for AR Silver, because there are 2 sub matches, 3 sub matches, 2 more sub matches, and the points that you gain from each sub match matter. Okay, Div and Muda. Yeah, that's quite a lineup. And Darkbringer and Dan. Well, that will be wicked. Or maybe Crazy's playing. Maybe. I have no idea. Crazy's also... Have we seen Crazy yesterday? I don't think so, right? No, we haven't seen him here. And hello, Cartoon. Hello, hello. Yeah, it has to be Dan and Darkbringer. I think so as well. And then it is Div and Muda playing. But yeah, now the 2v2 works differently. The point limit is not 7, it is 5. And you get 1 point from this one. So yeah, we're gonna see Div and Muda. Definitely very, very strong full speed players. And not sure how much Muda has practiced, but I think that he can definitely make it. So make sure to predict them. AR Silver versus Numelops here. I'm just gonna do that. AR Silver is leading though. So that is a bit surprisingly for me that Dan didn't play the 1v1. But that is definitely a sick match now. We have 2 warm-ups, 1 more to go, and let me take a sip of water here. So guys, how do you like my new microphone actually? Is it good? I hope so. I hope that this is good. I hope it's doing good. My voice is a bit cracked because of the weekend. But yeah, we're gonna see. I can't see it. My microphone is doing good. It's the Shure SM7B. Great one. Cast your magic. I already did that yesterday, CD. I mean, you have seen it. Okay, so last warm-up here. Moda is winning it. Let's take a look onto the time from Mr. Moda from the Australian Penguin. A 53.84. Great time. And yeah, good luck to the teams. Good luck, good luck. This one is, of course, very important now. Because if Numelops win, that means that the next match is deciding it. But if AR Silver wins, we could potentially go into a tiebreaker situation. So good luck to the teams. We have a best of 9 here, kind of. But a draw can also happen. So how this works now. First place will give the team 6 points. Second place 5. Third place 4. And fourth place 3 points. So there's a total of 18 points. A team needs to have the most amount of points in order to win a round. So if Darkbringer and Dan get first and third, so 6 and 4 points, it is more than second and fourth, which is equal to 8 points. Okay, Dan gets a great start. Also, Darkbringer is leading the round, but Div with a mistake there, and respawning is not allowed, so he cannot make it, as Muda is lagging his way through here. And also with an oversteer here. So Muda already on the third position. Unfortunate you see that. But Dan and Darkbringer are just on another level in this round. And they will make it. I think also Dan with a great time. Let's take a look here. 53.74. And then we have a Darkbringer with a 54.14. Also a great time. And Muda sets down on P number 3. But it's not enough for them to make any sort of damage. So Numelops has taken the first point. The point limit is 5. And let's go ahead into the next round. Okay, and again, Darkbringer and Dan are leading the round here. Dan goes so close there, and also not with the best approach here. So you lost in a lot of speed. Dan lost on a lot of speed there with that inside approach there. So Muda and Div can overtake him. Muda and Div can overtake him here. And let's go into the free camera here for this sector. Dan, look at the speed. Again, it's very momentum based. And it would be good for AR here if either of those players making a mistake there. But even with a draw round, it could be great for them to build up some momentum. Darkbringer wins this round. Dan gets P number 4, so that means 6 plus 3 points equals 5 plus 4, because 9 equals 9. Right, you can see it here. 6, 3, 5, 4. So nothing happened here. Draw round, and we're gonna go into the next one. So only this one small mistake there from Dan has decided the round. So that's how it can go. That's how it can go here. So only 1 point for Numelops thus far. But look at the starts here from Dan and Darkbringer. Man, they are cracked here. It's unbelievable. They are so good. They can just outpace them, and AR Silver look not to be that well here in this round, but coming dangerously closer though, having a bit more speed. So what can Muda do here in this part? Is he gonna overtake him? Darkbringer also not with the best approach here. Muda with a good amount of speed. Is he overtaking him here? Yes, he is going for it. Muda up into that first position. What was that line and what is that round? Darkbringer down to P number 4 and then also down to P3. So Div and Muda, what was that ending from both of those players taking first and second? What a great round was that. Wow, I was not seeing that one coming, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is full speed. AR are taking the first point with a sick ending here. Man, that was absolutely incredible. Great job. Okay, so the first point for AR Silver, and now we have a match. It looked like that Dan and Darkbringer just have it here, but Muda and Div just applied some voodoo magic to their tires here. That is what Fullspeed is about. That's how it can go. But again here, Muda not with a great line. He goes for a very wide approach here to get himself just as much speed as possible, but not looking too well for him. So let's follow Div here. Div already also 0.15 away here from Den and Darkbringer, who are hand in hand here, only 0.01 of a second apart from each other. But Darkbringer not with the best amount of speed in this sector. So Div is coming dangerously close to here and overtakes him, just eating him alive. But Den is still ahead here. Den is still ahead, and also Muda is 1 second behind Den here. So this will be the next point for Team Numelops, despite Div having a great ending again. And a 0.58 from Den. That is absolutely incredible. Wow, what a time, man. 53.58. Jeez, that is fast. That is wicked. Okay, so 2-1 in favor for Numelops. And now we're gonna go to the next round, into round number 5. We go already with one draw. Div and Muda not with the best start again. Den and Darkbringer are just super cracked, but then the ending sector is just way better for AR. Look at Muda pressing B for boost here, having just so much speed in this part. Also here, that is super well executed. This part was very important, but Div makes that mistake. He's still able to finish though because of the magnet section. But can Muda get himself that first position though? Is it enough? Or no, Div is not able to finish actually. I thought he will have the speed, but it's not enough. Respawning is not allowed, and this will be the next point for Team Numelops, as Muda gets himself also a sub 54, 0.78 and a 0.88 from Den and Darkbringer. Jeez, those times are absolutely crazy. So 3-1 for Numelops. So those times are 0.5 behind WR. That is crazy, guys. That is absolutely crazy. But let's go into the next round here. What can I say? Old picture. Darkbringer and Den are leading again. Also great SDs there from them. But it is Div coming a bit closer here also with this line. Very well executed from him. Okay, snacks one person. Den with a very upwards approach. They're getting a lot of speed. But Div is coming dangerously closer. He's coming dangerously close, and he needs that first position, but it's not looking to be enough because Dan is on a very great time here. Look at that. The Numelops player is not slowing down, and he will get himself yet another 53. A 53.40. Oh my. Holy macaroni. What is that time? A 46.5. Okay. Calm the hell down. Okay. Okay, Dan. It is fine. We understood it. We understood it, man. So Dan wins it together with Darkbringer. 4-1 for Team Numelops. Okay, Muda with a great start. Is he pulling it through here in this round, or will Dan and Darkbringer win it again? Look at that. They are taking it again here. That is incredible to see. Muda with airtime, and that's almost the early GG here, because Muda will have no speed here to work with, as well as Div. So that will be the 5-1 clean sweep from Numelops after just giving away one round and one draw round. Impressive performance from Darkbringer and Den, and they are taking it here. They are taking it. Numelops win the second sub-match, and now the score is tied up 1-1. So GG's and good luck on the 3v3. Okay, so the 3v3 is played on the most recent map called Egal from Nitty and also from Bluetick. And we have 2 more warm-ups before that. This sub-match is worth 2 points. The scoreline is 1-1. And we're going to play till a point limit of 7. Okay, so that's the decider. Actually, this could be everyone's map. This could be everyone's map here, to be honest. So WR on this track, I have a 47.07. So you can see that this map is not too hard. That I'm only 1.5 seconds away from WR. You know, Darkbringer has a point 58, and then we see Dan with a point 67. So everyone here in the reach, also the AR players. BCP has a local 8 and TK has local 9, but I think TK is not playing here. Or is he? Ah, he joined, okay. TK joined, so I think TK will play together with BCP. And then maybe we also have Moda playing because he has local number 12. But we're gonna find it out here. We're gonna find it out after the 2 warm-ups, which are having a length of 1 minute. So that will be a close match, I can tell you that. Every time below 46 is great, so 45.86. Already a great way to start it all off with here. We have seen also a great time from Madsen yesterday, 0.825. Yeah, good luck to the teams. Good luck, good luck. One more warm-up though. So we're gonna calm down a bit. WR is world record indeed. So good luck to the teams. Best of 13. Of course, a draw is possible if a team or if one player of the team DNFs and the team gets first and third, then the scoreline is 10-10. But good luck to the teams. Good luck to the teams, and let's see who will take this one. Let's follow Crazy here for the first round. We haven't seen him really. We haven't seen Crazy really. I think we've already seen the first mistake here from TK. Unfortunate for him that he has made that mistake. Unfortunately, respawn is also not allowed. So maybe he was not getting himself that best SD over this part. But he is dead in this round. So his teammates have to get either first and third or first and second to claim the round victory. Okay, looking good for Team Numelops though, because Crazy and Dan are in P1 and 2, and Darkbringer is also not making a mistake, but also Muda can maybe do something again. BCP goes over into that second position. Muda also with a good amount of speed. Is it enough for them? It doesn't seem to be enough, but still a great round here. 45.95, and then a 46 flat, a 46.6, and a 46.6, and a 0.08. So that are some great times and a great round, and the first points for Team Numelops. The next mistake here from, I think, again, an AR player, as we have BCP. Yeah, I think, yeah, BCP made that mistake, actually. And then Crazy and Darkbringer only left alive, so also Dan has made a mistake, so that's a 2v2 now between Muda and TK. Muda with a great start here, and also his teammate is on third position, so that means that this is the battle we are focusing on right now. TK needs a good ending to stay ahead of Darkbringer here, but Darkbringer with a great line over that part, so can TK make it, or will that be the draw round? Let's take a look onto the ending, but no, it seems that Crazy is claiming that third position, Darkbringer on second with a good ending, and Muda gets first, so no one gets the point here after 2 mistakes, but still a nice time for Muda. Yeah, TK didn't get the SD there, so that's why he lost the time. But still, great performance from the teams. I mean, if you want to exclude those mistakes. This start was really hard for me, actually, to not hit that right obstacle there. But every player is coping it this time around. But we have one player who I don't see in the CPs. Never mind, it's only Dan who was not displayed because I was spectating the third person. And it only shows us one person below that. So yeah, let's take a look here. What is Dan doing here? Dan right now on last position. Darkbringer and Crazy are also here to make some damage. Darkbringer on first, BCP on second. Then we have Muda on third, TK on fifth. So this will be the point for AR. And that is the point for AR. Man, what a great round again. And this map is so close actually. But we have AR getting 5, 4 and 2 points. So that means 11 to 10 is the point for AR Silver. So they bring themselves on the scoreboard and tie up the score 1-1. So this could be everyone's match actually, or this is everyone's match. Nothing is decided thus far. Round number 4 is coming up here. And let's go with Dan in this round. Or no, actually let's follow BCP, but he is leading. So who is a little bit further behind? Also TK with a good start here. Followed up by his teammate. But look at this speed from TK. Goes into the lead. Great SD from TK. Nicely executed actually. And TK finds himself together with Muda on that. Yeah, actually, no, wait a minute. It is BCP who has made a mistake. And this means that this is the round for Numelops. Because we see only 2 players from AR finishing. Because BCP has made a mistake. Unfortunately here from the Australian player that he has made a mistake. So Numelops takes the second round. And almost every round was decided like in the last couple of positions. So yeah, could have been the round for AR there. But maybe they can do it in this round. Okay, Dan not with the best start here, slowing down tremendously after not getting the best and most valid line in this part. And with that, he's on 6th position, but maybe he can get a great ending here. Let's take a look. Muda, BCP, and then also we see TK there occupying that P number 3. So that's the ace for AR at the moment. Great performance there, but there's the ending. The SD on this part. Who's getting it? Darkbringer with a little bit more speed there than Crazy and Muda, but it's not enough here. TK gets P number 1. Then we see Muda on 3rd, and with that, BCP only has to finish on a P6, but he finishes on 5. So again, 2-2 is the scoreline. Guys, this match is so close. I have to stress that one out again. Not an ace, because Numelops has a better ending here, indeed. They have better ending sections, but let's just see what they can do here in the next round. Crazy and Dan leading. And Darkbringer on P3, so 1, 2, 3 occupied by Numelops. Let's follow BCP, who's just a little bit further behind. But no one has made a mistake thus far. BCP lagging a bit. So let's follow TK here. Let's follow him here. With this nice Venezuela skin. But of course, he's not from Venezuela. But still a nice looking car skin. But maybe just my car skin from him has not loaded. But he gets a great ending, has a bit more speed. Is he overtaking Danny in the ending? It is actually enough for TK to overtake him. But despite that great ending from TK, it is not enough to take the point because Muda has gotten 4th and BCP at last with a point 19. But great ending here from TK, but not enough to win this round. Okay, next round is coming up here. And let's take a look who will take it. Yeah, Muda is also streaming. True that. I was not quite sure about that, but you can also check out their POV. Will be, of course, fun as well. So let's see BCP with a great start here. P number 1 for him. But there we see a lot of Numelops behind him. Darkbringer and Dan actually going into the lead here. Great line from them. Just generating the speed here. And also Crazy onto P3. So 1, 2, 3. And that's the ace here for Team Numelops with a point 90, a point 92 and a point 07. So BCP and TK, the only AR players who have finished. And then we see Muda, who has made a mistake. So Numelops is extending the lead here to 4-2. And with that, only are in need of 3 more round victories. And AR Silver, they really need to win this round now. They have to make something happen. BCP gets a great start here. A bit of an outside approach, but maybe that's his line to get himself a good approach over this last part. So I find that very valid, and also BCP is leading. So yeah, I was right with that. Great approach here from the player here, from the AR player, and he is leading here ahead of Crazy, and then there's Dan behind there, and also TK with a great amount of speed here, goes actually into P number 2. Also good approach here from TK, but so risky here from him, but he is still holding strong here and goes into that first position. But the question is, who is gonna get that first place? Dan with a great approach over this part, but TK has a tiny tad more speed again. Crazy actually goes into that second position, but man, what a great round again. You are actually joking me. This is high tier full speed, and Dan and Crazy are winning this round, and they are taking it despite it was Darkbringer not finishing it here. But man, what an ending section from both Numelops players. So 5-2. 5-2 in favor for Numelops. So AR, they need to win, else there is the match point for Numelops already. Here's the match point for Numelops already, but it is Dan having a great start as well as Darkbringer there. TK also not doing too bad in this round. Not the best speed by my first impression, but he gets it really well here in this part. Coming dangerously closer to Dan, but Dan had just this tube. He had it way better with a great SD there afterward that you can see there. But who's gonna get that round? Moda, BCP, and TK on 3, 4, and... actually, on 2, 3, and also on P5, so that is enough. But again, a great round here, 0.83 from Dan. And yeah, that was, again, a very close round. Look at that, 4,000s between 3rd and 4th. So Darkbringer almost getting that top 3. But a very important round for AR Silver, taking it. So 5-3, going into round number 10. And this match is crazy. It's a crazy match. Crazy with a great start here, going into the lead, then also in the mix. But man, this round is so close to call yet again. It is so close to call yet again. TK with a little bit of an oversteer there by the looks of it. So he loses on a bit of speed, but he has already accumulated a lot of speed beforehand. And also a great section here again from TK. Can go into the lead here. Crazy is stumbling, and TK with a great ending. And TK is eventually leading here. TK leading, but where are his teammates? Teammates on 4 and 5, or are they actually? Yes, they are, because Dan cannot snipe them. TK with a great ending in a 0.81. That is a great time from TK and a lot of speed. Actually, I thought that he was oversteering this one part, but maybe it just was the impression because I changed the camera. But that is a great time, and AR Silver are coming closer and closer again. 5-4 is now the scoreline, so great stuff there. Next round is going into play here. Let's take a look who will take this one. Round number 11. We had one tie, but also every team has won at least 4 rounds. But will AR Silver win the 5th round as well, or will Numelops go into the match point situation here? Looking good for them. They're actually acing AR Silver here at the moment, and they don't have the speed. So that is the match point for Numelops here. Dan and Darkbringer going to win it here with a 0.88, both of them, and Moda sniping 3rd, but not enough to take it. So 6-3 for Numelops, and they have at least 2 match points on their own. So there's no tennis mode. And let's see, will they use their first match point? Alright, Crazy on P number 4, and then we have Darkbringer with a great start here. Look at that. Moda already a little bit further behind, finds himself on P number 6, together with TK, both not doing it too well here. But then there's also BCP and also Moda with just so much speed here. Look at that. Moda with just so much speed going into P number 2, but they need more than that, because all Numelops players are able to finish. BCP and TK on P5 and 6, and that's GG here. That is GG. Numelops are taking it 7-4, but man, this is a match where no team really deserved to lose it. But it is AR who are unfortunately not winning this sub match here, but still a great match from both teams. Numelops are winning it here 7-4, and with that, a 3-1 scoreline for Team Numelops.